I'm more of the Michael. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the story, I'd say I probably came up with a lot of that. And like for me, the actual real inspiration was just like I said, I was obsessed with opposites. So everything, whenever there's something opposite, like they all know, like I go crazy about it. If I see like left and right, like a left-handed person, I'm like, oh, it's so cool. It's an opposite thing. Like for some reason, I've always been obsessed with that. Like since the day I was born. I know it's really lame and it's really weird, but so that's how it started. It really just started as, like I said, it's interesting how everything is opposites attract. So Michael vs. Finnigan is this story, but also can be applied to your life. You know, everything's in flux. That, like I said, the angel and devil on your shoulder. Be related to anything really, because everything to me seems to be in balance.
So are you're pretty much like a concept band, or?
Yeah, I'd call us that. But like I said, we don't want to stick to just this one concept. Yeah. But as for now, I'd say pretty much, I'd say all of our songs are written about this story about these two brothers. We're nowhere near wrapping it up yet, so we'll be doing this for a while.
And who exactly, who writes the lyrics? I know it's not George. I can't see him writing anything artistic. Yeah, George.
I primarily write the lyrics.
Yeah.
I'm Brendan.
Brendan writes all the lyrics.
Yeah.
All right.
We each kind of write all of our own music parts. I write most of the drum parts. Kerry writes most of the bass parts.
Obviously.
Brendan does most of the guitar. But the lyrics pretty much all come from Brendan.
Who was the cowbell idea for that? What song has the cowbell?
George is just that song's called "We the
I was
People."
just sitting in the basement, randomly playing, and I started hitting the cowbell.
And I was like, "That's good." I was like, "Keep that."
And we kept it.
Yeah, I remember watching you guys practice, and when you guys started playing that song, the cowbell, I thought it was so cool. It was funny. I thought of a Saturday Night Live Will Ferrell skit. That's all I could think of.
That's the thing. George's kit just keeps building and building, and he has things like cowbells, and people are like, "He's actually used that." Yeah, listen to this song.
You have a gong yet?
No.
That's in the works.
You gonna get a gong?
$1,000 to spend on a gong.
But we will.
Get a cheap one.
One day.
Moving on, we start to wrap up a little bit, I guess. What are your future plans? Like, what do you have like coming up, and what do you plan on doing for the rest of the year? Are you guys recording? Like, you gonna have like a EP or full length or anything coming
besides solving world hunger, we have in the end of May we're recording a legitimate demo. We're going to the studio, and it's going to be either a 4 or 5 song demo of what I think we all believe is our best stuff, and we're really excited about that because, right, like we said, all we have is these, self-done basement recordings. But these I'm very excited about. Some of our most progressive stuff, some of our most, I really think our best music. So we're very excited for that.
How many songs in total do you guys have? Like
in total,
like finished songs, like lyrics, everything. Like
finished,
you can play.
We have like
you're good.
Hovering around about 15, I'd say, maybe a little more than that. I write a lot at home, so I have a bunch that I want to bring to the table. That I have at least another 10 or 15 more that are sitting on my computer that I work on at home that are, because I generally write them out on the computer first, so I have them. Yeah,
you just have them there.
Yeah, and then I bring them, and like that's kind of how it works. I usually like bring some idea, and then we all build off that or something like that. So yeah, together, I'd say we have about I'd say about 15, really, right? I mean.
Yeah,
not with
14 or 15 songs.
Yeah, we wrote a lot more back. We had a bunch of songs written in our early days, and then when the keyboard came in, you have to tweak some things to fit the keyboard parts. So so we had a lot more songs back then that aren't played now, but we're working on that.
And what else you guys have come up besides the recording? You have any shows or any movies coming out?
We have one definite show that's coming up, although the date is not specified yet. There's an amusement park that I work at called Boomers. It's in Medford, where we live. And back in February, they had an event they called Boomstock, and they just got a bunch of local bands to play. And like honestly, some of the bands were really decent. It was a really good time, and they've asked us to play again. And if our demo is done by then, that's when we'll be releasing our demo and big release party after that. Anybody, can come. It's gonna be fun.
All Long Islanders. Yeah. Want to go to hit up Boomers and then the Michael vs. Finnigan record release party.
It's a great show, though.
Open invitation.
You have games and food and music.
Games,
what else?
Food, and music. Games,
food, and Michael vs. Finnigan. What more can you ask for?
I'm down. I hear games and food. Michael vs. Finnigan would be the bonus. I know you guys were asking for you want me to ask you just like any random weird question.
Yeah, give me whatever you got.
I still didn't think of one. I'm still thinking.
Awesome.
I'm just gonna keep rambling on just until I think of one.
I want your most random question. I want to be caught off guard.
All right. The only random question I can think of is really, really lame, and it's your generic, like.
That wouldn't be that random, then.
I know. No, it's not random. It's your generic random question. You know, like they do the interviews, like, oh, so what's your...
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
12.
12. The answer is 12.
Yes.
All right.
Just in case you're
Thanks,
wondering.
Mario. No, yeah.
No problem.
Let's see. I don't know. Teddy, any random question? All right. Teddy still brings nothing to the table. I don't know.
Come on. I believe in you.
Vinny doesn't believe in me, but I honestly can't think of anything. George, ask yourself a question. Oh, I got one.
Okay.
He's going.
Your favorite dipping sauce?
Favorite dipping sauce?
All four of you.
For me, oh, who's going first?
Just go. You're by
For
the-
me,
Yeah, you're already talking.
It's really hard to pick favorites, but if I had to choose, Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. That's some good. That's good. I love the barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
I don't really like barbecue sauce on stuff though. You said dipping, so as far as dipping goes, Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce.
Dipping as in like chicken
as
tenders.
in fries, chicken tenders
Yeah.
going into the sauce, not on my chicken. That's a different story. But yeah, Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce.
Mario?